So hello traders, this is Umar with you. I know I am not consistent, I am inconsistent. That is because lots of backlogs and lots of work because of my illness, my health issues. So we have some backlogs. Once that is done, we should be able to post video on a day-to-day basis. So I am really sorry for that. Please bear with me. As I told you before also, more than you, this channel, this YouTube, whenever I post a video, I do some research and it is more helpful for me rather than you, right? So let's see what is happening in the market today. Market, as per the thumbnail, if you have seen the thumbnail, we made a good loss today, around more than 50,000, 50 or 60,000 loss today. That is because of the volatility. So market gap down, then it is started reversing and it is going on the opposite direction. So market gapping down and going on the opposite direction is something very hard. You imagine what would have happened to people who yesterday, many people would have written calls and puts anyway. This gap down would have created a problem, and when the market reversed, when the gap down happened, everybody would have gone for cover, and immediately market is shooting up. So this is what is happening. And if you see, this is the volatile market, and if you see, India VIX has shooted up more than 3 or 3.5%, and it is above 18% now, 18, right? So that's really a very hard this thing, what to say, very hard big numbers, not big number, I wouldn't say it's a big number, but it is India VIX really around 20. It's going to be tough for us to trade in the market. Already we are having a tough time trading in the market because of volatile moves, and this volatility is still continuing. So December month we saw volatility was kind of subsided, but still we are having volatility. That cannot be ruled out. Now many people, you may know that once upon a time, not once upon a time, just last week or just 10 days before, we told 15,000 market is going to hit 15,500, and if you ask me, I still think market should be going some time there to around 15,500 or 16,000 levels in the coming days. You know why? Because whatever happens now is because of financial budget. If you see, we are in December, end of December, and there are only 17 more trading sessions for Indian Union budget, so which is going to happen on 1st of February. So till that, market is going to be kind of volatile or kind of jittery, and we might expect volatility till February 1st, till 1st of February. Once that union budget, which is a major event, is finished, then we will see a direction, which direction we are going to travel. Until then, you are going to see volatility. You note it down, or you just mark it down, mark my words. Markets are going to be super volatile till we reach 1st of February. That's a main concern here, because there are many rumors that there is a tax legislation and corporate tax reduction, and that and this, everything is happening, and FIIs think they may have some news in favor of them, so that's why they are kind of buying. And even if you note that FII is buying, they are not buying in like what they sold. When they started selling in the cash segment, they were selling for around 3,000 or 3,500 crores or 4,000, or even we have seen 5,000 crores. But when it comes to buying, they are just buying for peanuts. 500 crores, 400 crores, 300 crores. So yesterday, I believe they have bought for around 486 crores or 85 crores. So all this tells us just one thing: markets are going to be volatile till 1st of February. Market is not going to be directional. You can take any strategy, whether maybe you can take a non-directional strategy. Even non-directional strategies are going to be tough when you see the India VIX. India VIX, as we told, India VIX is shooting up, right? And today, second part of the trading session, what I observed is that even though market in the last half an hour or 1 hour, even though when the market was coming down, this put prices was not coming down. So that is something very interesting which we observed in the last 1 hour or half an hour of the today's trading session. So for now, as I told you, markets are going to be volatile. 18,000 is going to be the super resistance, and on the downside we don't know. We don't know in the sense maybe 17,000. Yeah, 17,000 is going to be the good support on the downside, and on the upside 18,000 is going to be the good resistance. So let's see which whether it is going on the downside, which is breaking 17,000, or it is going to break 18,000 before budget. So 17 trading sessions away for Indian Union budget, and already we are having a high India VIX. So we'll see, and we'll wait and see what is going to happen. If things go smoothly, and if we get retailers or any even FIIs get any positive news from budget, then we might see a directional movement in the market. Until then, as I told you, markets are going likely to be highly volatile. And if you see the US markets also, yesterday even on December Federal Reserve meeting outcome, they have firmly told that this bond thing is not going to stop. In spite of Omicron, in spite of all these things, Fed is not going to stop anything. They are going to go ahead with their plan. That was the main reason that the markets were very volatile yesterday, and I believe Dow Jones were US markets were flat yesterday, and even today, even as I talk to you, the US markets are really flat, and even I think only European markets are in the red. Apart from that, SGX Nifty is also flat. Seeing at all these things, I can tell you we are likely to be between 18,000 to 17,000 for the coming days. 18,000 is going to be very tough to take out. So that's what we are seeing in the FII data. If you see, sorry, not FII data, open interest. So if you see this open interest, if you see this open interest, weekly open interest we cannot take into any, it would be irrelevant because of today's expiry. There is a huge call rating in around 18,000, and 17,500 is having the highest put rating among put options, and 18,000 is having the highest open interest among call option. And Bank Nifty, I am talking about monthly, I am not talking about weekly. And Bank Nifty, there is a huge there is straddles, non-direct straddles are being written at 37,500, right? And Bank Nifty should be having a good support. This 38,000 I have told in a previous video also. Day before yesterday we posted a video, and we told that 38,000 is going to be the good resistance, and still that acts as a resistance, and 37,000 is going to be a good support for time being. So we'll see, we'll wait and see whether the market is going to take 37,000 or 38,000 when it comes to Bank Nifty, and if we will see if in a Nifty, if the market is going to take 18,000 or on the downside 17,500. So to wrap up all the things, I'll tell you very clearly, markets are going to be highly volatile till 1st of February, that is the union budget. Once that is done, only we will have a clear picture, or we will know where the market is going to head. Until then, markets are going to be volatile. You can take any non-directional strategies like straddle, strangle, or whatever non-directional strategy if you want, you can take. So that is it, nothing much. You know what is happening in the market, I don't have to tell you. And today's expiry day, whatever data we show, it might be irrelevant, right? So I'll finish it off here. Thank you for watching. Take care.